are fast approaching the end of the year and I only have 5 books left on my 2024 TBR. So today I thought it would be a good idea to start a reading vlog dedicated to reading at least 3 of them because they are a chunky trilogy. So these are 3 books in Cassandra Clare's Shadowhunters series that I have never read before, so I'm super excited to get into them. I have no idea even what characters these follow. It's really exciting to finally read new content from her series that I have never been subjected to before. So the first one is Chain of Gold, the second one is Chain of Iron, and then the third one is Chain of Thorns. Can I just say before I even start reading these, the covers are stunning for these ones. Oh my goodness, I forgot how beautiful they were. Ooh, and there's illustrations as well. Oh, are you excited too, Amy? So anyway, obviously these are probably going to take me a couple of weeks to read, so I thought it would be a good idea to start it at the beginning of November, and that way I actually have a chance of finishing my 2024 TBR. So I think right now I'm just going to cozy up in my office here and start Chain of Gold. I just finished Chain of Gold and I did really enjoy this book, but I think I'm going to rate it 4 stars. I definitely did enjoy some of the characters. I will also say I did not know when this story was taking place or with what characters, so I was kind of shocked. It does not take place after the Dark Artifices series. It takes place basically after the Infernal Devices, so Clockwork Angel, Clockwork Prince, and Clockwork Princess. Definitely not what I was expecting. I am enjoying it, but now I'm really hoping that Cassandra Clare Clare is going to write something that takes place after Queen of Air and Darkness, because I need to know what the heck happens after that, and I don't think I'm gonna get that from this story. But it's good nonetheless. I do feel like it probably could have been like 100 pages shorter. And of course, in typical Cassandra Clare fashion, there is a rather uncomfortable love triangle that has been forming since like the first or second chapter, which at times I enjoy because she does a really good job at writing cute little romantic things that make your heart kind of flutter a bit. But at other times it's like, oh gosh, it's just a little bit cringy. So I can't wait for that to hopefully be resolved eventually, because sometimes I just cannot stand uncomfortable love triangles. So now I think for the next little while I'm actually going to stay in my office and just start Chain of Iron, because this is a chunky book. And my goal is to finish these by the end of November. It took me forever to read the first one, and they only get bigger after that, so hopefully the plot of this one kind of sucks me in and I won't want to put it down. I just finished Chain of Iron, and this book really solidifies how amazing Cassandra Clare is at writing characters and creating backstories for them and relationships between them. Just everything to do with characters. She is just so good at it. I love these characters so much, and I'm so sad to be heading into the last book in this trilogy because I just want to be with them forever, and I always feel like that at the end of one of her books. She's just so good at it. So this one I actually liked, I think, more than Chain of Gold, because there was like a murder mystery aspect to it. Though I predicted how it was going to end, it was still a really fun time. And then I also found the romance was a bit less cringy until kind of towards the end, but she wrote it in a way that wasn't as bad as I had anticipated, so that's decent, I guess. But yeah, 5 stars. I really liked this one. It's actually, I think, made me realize that I really enjoyed the first one more than I thought I did too. So I would almost consider maybe changing that one to 5 stars as well. I don't know. I'll kind of have to think about it. It's still, I feel like maybe I didn't like it as much as Chain of Iron, but maybe I did and I just wasn't wasn't used to the new characters yet. I'm gonna think about that for sure, but this one is definitely 5 stars. So I am going to start Chain of Thorns tomorrow, I think, because it is like 1:30 in the morning and I don't know if I'm up for starting a new one right away, but I definitely cannot wait to start it because the ending of Chain of Iron, yeah. I will talk to you again once I think, probably finished this one. Yeah. Oh, okay. I just finished Chain of Thorns, and my goodness, was this a 5-star trilogy. I loved this book so, so much, and it definitely made me realize that I think Chain of Gold was also a 5-star book. It was just taking me a little bit to kind of get used to the characters and the setting and stuff, but the characters in this are so good. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna move it over this side. And I did not want to put this book down. It is so big. It is a chunky book. Oh my goodness. But it doesn't feel that long while you're reading it. It just reads so fast. Loved it. Definitely cannot wait to read this again in the future. Awen, can you stop it with the tail, please? Please? Oh my goodness. Can you come up here? Can you come up here? Thank you. 5 stars, really good trilogy, and now I'm finally basically caught up with Cassandra Clare's books. The only ones I have to read next are the Shadowhunters Codex and Shadowhunters and Downworlders. I think that's what it's called. But those are 2 very, very short books. But other than that, I'm finally caught up with the Shadowhunter universe. And she better be releasing more stuff because I definitely feel like there needs to be more, especially what happens at the end of Queen of Air and Darkness. There better be more. That's what I thought this trilogy was going to be about, and it wasn't, so I'm assuming that that is coming in the future at some point. You are a troublemaker today, you know that? This was a lot of fun to make a vlog for, and I'm kind of sad. It's bittersweet that I finished this book, but I'm so glad that I finally did it. And on that note, I think I'm going to leave this video here. I hope you have a great rest of your week and happy reading.